Alrighty, guys. Welcome, one and all. Welcome to a brand new game to the channel, Bonfire. So where have all the gods gone? Why did they take all the bonfires away? Well, as gnomes, we have to now go and get the bonfires back from the elder gods and rescue them and relight the bonfires here so our civilizations can strive forward and continue on. So looking forward to checking this one out. It is April. We're going to start April off with the bang. Bonfire, new game to the channel. Looks great. This is by, of course, the great, the awesome Stefan Feld, and one of his masterpieces here. This is the first time we got a channel. We're actually going to be playing with the expansion trees and creatures. So we're going to be using all the trees and the creatures. Obviously, we're going to be playing solo, which means the AI, they're not going to get a creature. We're going to get a creature, though, because we're going to need every advantage we can, because this game is really it's one of those games where there's a lot going on. It's very simple, but there's a lot going on, and you want to do like a million things, but you only get like one action. So what are you going to do with your action? Do you want to continue paths? Do you want to get some portals? Do you want to light your bonfire? Do you want to travel to one of the islands? Do you want to get a task? Do you want to go to the Great Bonfire and get some rewards? Do you want to go and get a fate? There's tons of different things to do. You get one action, that's it. And then that's the end of your turn. So we're going to finish setup. I got some of the board set up. We're going to finish setup, and then we're going to get right into it. Let's go. Here we go. So here it is in all of its glory. Here is our player met. Of course, we play the red team. The AI is going to be playing their board over there. This is the main board. So, I've already set up each of the different locations on the Great Bonfire. As you can see, there's 2, 4, 6, 7 different locations here on the Great Bonfire. The Great Bonfire has not been lit yet. Once that gets lit, then we can activate it and get some of the abilities on it. All right, let's finish setup first before we start explaining things, right? So, out there are all the islands. This is where the Elder Gods went to. And you can see there's Elder Gods here. We got the blue, the pink, the gray, and the brown. Those are the 4 Elder Gods. They're each on their own island. They have scattered amongst them a bunch of different islands, and we're going to be putting tasks on those islands. When we complete these tasks, we can then get the other gods to relight the bonfires. So there are 3 different levels of tasks. There are blue, there are red, and there are yellow. So what we're going to do is we're going to randomly shuffle the blues up. And we're going to get 7 of these randomly. You can see there's more than 7, so you've got some replayability here. Lots of replayability, obviously. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good enough. Come here, you. Got 7 of those. Where's my bag? What did I do with my bag? I don't know what I did with my bag. I guess we'll get a new bag. Bags are hard to come by nowadays. Alright, so we won't be using those. We'll be using those. Then we'll do the red ones. And of course, the color of these tasks represent how difficult the tasks are. So blue is the least difficult. Red is in the middle, and yellow is extremely difficult. So again, we will shuffle these up, kind of just randomly grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sure. destroying my board here. Great. And for the yellow task, we only need what do we need? Six of these. So just shuffle these up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there you go. There is our setup for a solo and or 2-player game. You see all the ones that we didn't use. There's tons and tons of them in here. So lots of replayability, obviously. All right. So I got them in my bag, and I'm just gonna start back here, and we're just gonna start in the back, and we're gonna grab one, and we're gonna put it on there, and put it face up. But the island can't have the same color, so they have to have different colors. There we go. And then we'll move on to the next island. And blue, that's okay. And we'll go to the next island up there. And I got some Christmas tinfoil on it. Yay. Some yellow. All right. So far, so good. I'll go to this one. And we'll just work our way back around so I don't have to reach across. And, oh, can't put red on there. So we'll put the red on the next one. And blue, that's fine. And yellow is fine. And blue. And nope, blue can't go there. And yellow. And red. Red. Blue. Red. Yellow. There's 2 left. They're going to go on the last island. Yellow and blue. And how did that work out? Where, wow, that was awesome. We only had one where I tried to go on the wrong island. That is amazing. So that is our setup for the islands and our guardians. Okay. Now we have a deck of cards here. These are our specialists. These are gnome specialists. Look at the specialists. Aren't they cute? Look at that. Right? And each of them have like a special ability. This one allows you to do something. And if you're not sure what the hell they do, in the rule book, in the back of the rule book, there's a cheat sheet. Right? So here are all the gnomes, what they do. And all you have to do is look at the number. It's number 14. You may keep up to 3 action tiles before placing the next fate tile. Okay. There you go. There you go. So there's all kinds of different ways to break the rules based upon the gnome specialist. There are also, as you can see over here, some gnome guardians. There's actually one gnome guardian here on this track, which we'll talk about here in a second. But there are 6 over here. Those are a one-time deal. They don't get replenished. And these are kind of like instant scoring. So if you want to get those guys, they can give you victory points. Obviously a victory point game. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Lovely. And we're just going to put the cards there because we're going to need those. All right. We'll get to our player board here in a second. So we are playing with the trees. These are the trees that you can build on your on your pass. You can build trees off your pass. So, we're just going to shuffle these and destroy the player board while we're doing it. That'd be awesome, Chester. Good job. Whew. Hey, Silver Fear, what's going on? Good morning. This is a fun one. Good to hear. I'm trying it out for the first time here as we're shuffling this up, and we are getting ready to go. It's not too difficult. A pretty typical Stefan Feld game, says Silver Fear. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Hopefully, it won't be too bad for us. So, all right. So we shuffled these up, and all we have to do is put these out. There we go. One there, one there, one there, and one there. Yay. All right. I didn't need to knock these over. I had them all stacked up, ready to go. We need to put these out as well. Phoenix Knight, what's going on? Never heard of this one. Looks like a fairly busy board at first glance. Yes, it's a typical. There's lots of things going on, but it's not too complex once you figure out what the hell you're doing and how to play. So we're shuffling these up. As you can see, I'm trying to do it in a, you know what I'm going to do? Screw that. I'm going to put it in my Christmas bag. There we go. Put them all in my Christmas bag. That way, I don't need to try and keep them all stacked up. And I can just draw them out one at a time. Put them out there. There we go. So you got a red. You got a blue. You got another red. And shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. One more. Yellow. Oh, we got a nice variety out there. That's lovely. And I know you guys can't see much, so I'm going to tip it down just slightly. There we go. All right. So we're not quite done with setup here. There are six tiles. And we're shuffling these up. And we're going to randomly pull one out of the bag. As you can see, I'm not looking. All right. This one is going to go here. And this one is going to go here. And this one is going to go here. And this one is going to go here. Okay, and the other two, just put them back in the bag. You're not going to need them. They go back to the bag. Okay. Put them back in the bag. All right, setup is almost done. Setup is almost done. Player board I already got set up ahead of time because that takes a little bit. All right. And the AI board, you just get 4 of his little tokens out and his main guardian. Put out the path. Put out the trees. Right. Oh, we're going to play with the creatures again. Normally, I wouldn't do this, but because I bought the expansion, I want to get everything. I'm going to play with everything. So there's 9 creatures. AI, he doesn't get one. He doesn't deserve one. He's not super cool like us. We're going to be this guy. Oh, this is like the worst one, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Creatures. Number 9. Yeah, he's the Twinkle Bug. On your first and last turn, you may each take 1 additional turn. If you forgo your last additional turn, you gain 2 points instead. So, I get to go, and then I get to go again at the beginning of the game, and then at the very end of the game, I get to go, and I get to go again. Or, at the very end of the game, I can forego that extra go and get 2 victory points. Okay. So it's actually kind of, it doesn't break the rules too much. And it gives us something to play with. So there we go. So that is what we're the Twinkle Bugs. Or, well, we're not the Twinkle Bugs. We're gnomes, but we're friends with the Twinkle Bugs. And the Twinkle Bugs, they help us in certain ways. And obviously there's all kinds of different races that you can be friends with, and they would give you different bonuses. But I'm not going to share with those what they are. You just have to experience them for yourself. Okay. So we're friends with the Twinkle Bugs. They will help us. So we're going to get to take 2 turns right off the bat. And then at the very end of the game, when things wind down, there's actually a counter. 5 turns left. 4 turns left. 3, 2, 1. And when we do this, we can take 2 turns, which could be pretty powerful, actually. We'll see. We will see. All right, and I got to stack this all back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and these would go on whoever activates it. There you go. All right, so that's done. Okay, what else? We did this. We did this. Oh yes, we got our event cards. Again, this came in the Trees and Creatures expansion. So if you don't have these cards, you probably don't have the expansion. If you do have it, they basically give you a way to break the rules, and these cards will come out randomly and adjust how gameplay happens. So that's kind of cool. One extra game turn could be great, says Silver Fear. All right, looking forward to that. All right, and I just shuffle these up, and then we have one that activates at the start of the game, and that's going to be this one right here. And this one is, are you ready? And I have to get out my little cheat sheet. Where's my cheat sheet? I don't know where my cheat sheet is. Where's my cheat sheet? Here's my cheat sheet. Events. All right, this event is number 14. Why are we drawing number 14? Everything we draw on has been for number 14 so far. That is crazy. What's the chances that everything we draw is number 14? Oh my God. If you are playing the lottery, go play the lottery and play number 14 today. Good Lord. All right, move the Guardian. If your player color gets one or more resources, you can choose which one, even gold. Move the Guardian. If the Guardian of your player color gets one or more resources, you may choose which one, even gold. Okay, so when you move, we'll talk about that as we get ready to play here. All right, so I'm just going to keep the event cards up there. Those events will change every time somebody gets a fate card. Speaking of fates, each player starts with eight fates, and you shuffle these up randomly. Randomly shuffle, 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 and then you're going to take and you're going to shuffle them up. You can even spin them because it depends on which order you put them in. So you might want to like spin them around, shuffle them upside down, whatever. And then you're going to put them with a little bit of room would be great. All right, you're going to end up with one extra one. This one goes on your player board right here to start with. We'll talk about how that adjusts here in just a second as we talk. I think we take our 10 tokens here. Again, we're shuffling these up, randomizing everything. In this game, this is random. Everything's random. And you're going to get 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Good enough. And you're going to take these 5 and put them there. You can take the other 5, randomly shuffle them, put them down here, and then you're going to flip up each of these like that. Lovely. Whew. Okay. Is that done with setup? Let's see. I believe we are done with setup. No, we didn't flip these up yet. Okay, boom. This is there, right? This is here, right? And that goes there. What each one of these spots do, well, that's a different story. We'll get to that in a minute. There's obviously a lot going on in this game, my friends. And there's a lot of things you're going to have to learn, right? And figure out. And it's not going to come right off the bat. Let's just be honest. Like, what does this mean? Like, what does this mean? Right? You didn't look it up every time, but sooner or later you figure out what it means. what this means is you got to have 3 of these guys adjacent over here. So if I had 3 of them adjacent, then I could earn this task. I can complete this task if I had purchased this. So there's a lot of iconography going on and a lot of meanings, but great thing is, again, everything's outlined, right? This is the tree and creature expansion. Here are all the different trees, right? An explanation on every one of those 24 different trees right here. Here are all the different creatures. Here are all the different event cards from the events. If you want to know like anything that came in the regular base game, here are all the different tasks that we put out there. Here is the bonuses for the High Council, which are right here. So the High Council is sitting around the Great Bonfire, which this normally starts on the board, but I don't have it start on the board because the first player that goes to the Great Bonfire can basically send anywhere they want. So I like to put that out on the Great Bonfire when it happens. So the Great Council is sitting around the bonfire, the Great Bonfire. Okay, and what is our goal? Our goal is to get different tasks that we can complete on our player board over here. And you will notice that each one of these tasks will actually go into a different location. We have 7 different locations on our board here. And if you complete it, right, as an action, you can flip it over and it's worth victory points at the end as long as one of your guardians makes it there. So the object is to rescue the guardians. There's blue, there's pink, there's gray, there's brown, and then have those guardians move along your path, right? Right now, we only have 1 path, but there's more paths we can earn. There's more guardians, elder guardians over here we can get. Here are specialists that give us bonuses and change the rules a little bit. And what you're trying to do is build your paths along to the different portals and have your tasks and the color of the path match up, which give you extra points. So you can see, like if I was to get this blue one, right? And then I have a blue path, they match, then that would give me extra points at the end of the game. You don't have to do that. It's just worth more victory points if you can do that. So you kind of want to do things that do that. So you're building you're getting your tasks, you're sailing your little boat around, getting different tasks that you're using to kind of awaken the guardians. You're going to bring the guardians back. You're going to move the guardians along your path, and they're going to stop and build trees, gather trees, and all this you're going to have to spend special resources to activate. There are blue, there's brown, there's white, there's green, there's red. Each one of these represents a different action that you can take. Blue is sailing your little boat around. So if you want to take the sail action, you need a blue. A brown is, what is it called? I want to get the title of the name correctly here. Okay, well, let's start with let's start with the easy ones. All right, so blue is sailing a ship around. So if I had a blue tile for an action, I could spend it and I could move my little ship. All right. The first time you activate your ship, you can go anywhere. It doesn't cost you any amount of actions or anything. But once you've landed out there, then to move your ship, it costs you 1 blue one to move to each adjacent island, or 2 to move 2 spaces. If you spend 3 blue, then you can move anywhere. All right. So blue is moving your ship. Green is building a path. So you want another path. You're going to put a path on your board, and you continue your path. You continue your path all the way around. All right. That's what the paths do. If your paths are available, then your guardians that are out on your board can move along the paths all the way around your board. If you don't have a path, they won't be able to move. So that's building a path and moving your ship. Then receiving a task. So when you move your ship, boom, let's say I move to this island right there, right? I can spend a red resource I can spend a red resource to get a task. So if I want a task from that island, I can spend a red resource to get that. So you can kind of combine actions by moving your ship, boom, and then spending a red action at the same time. You don't have to, but you can. So that's what the red action do. They allow you to get the different tasks. When you get the tasks again, you can bring them over to your player board and you can put it on any one of your 7 locations. All right. The white is retrieve a guardian. That's where you can bring a guardian back over from the islands and bring them over to your player board, and they start over in your main area, but eventually, dun 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 dun, you're going to use the make a procession task, where instead of grabbing a guardian, you can move them. Everyone can move along the paths, and they kind of, create a little procession where they all move along. You can use purple. Purple allow you to activate the Great Bonfire. When you activate a location of the Great Bonfire, whichever locations is pointing at, you can choose two of those things to do. So I can get a wild, or I can get a shell, or I can get any one of these portals. And the portals, you have to build on your player board, and they go right to left. So over here are your portals, and you're trying to connect your portals all the way around your paths, and have your paths all the way around your portals, so that you can get your guardians to move around on your player board. But they have to be built in a specific order. So the first one is going to be this, looks like a little bicycle one, which happens to actually be this one here. So I could take this and I could actually put this there. Boom, like that, right? That's one thing. And then I could take a second one, which happens to be this one right here. Strange enough. Again, you can do 2 of these actions. I can take 2 of them. Boom, boom. And so I could actually do that. And wow, now that I've seen that, I might actually want to try to do that, because that's super cool. But you can take 2. When you activate the Great Portal, you can move it 1 space for each purple, or 2 spaces. Or if you have 3, if you turn in 3 purples, you can rotate it any spot you want. There's also the brown, which is a little funky in this game because it's like, it shows us like a beige here, but then it's like brown over here, but then it's like beige over here. So the brown is not great in this game. But anyways, the brown, what you can do with the brown is you can get the cards. Obviously, it looks like a card, so you can get a card. You can get a card. You have to spend resources. All these things cost resources. There are a ton of resources in this game to manage. You have pink, you have green, you have brown, even though it's not brown. You have gray, you have gold, and you have blue. There's 6 different colors of resources in this game. Each thing allows you to do something different. And if you want the technical terms, I will give you the technical terms of all of these. The blue are blossoms. The pink is fruit. The green is herbs. The gray is shells. The brown is roots. And the gold is gold. So there you go. There is gold actions as well, which are question mark, which you can use for anything. And the other thing is you can always use 2 resources as any other resource. So I could spend these 2 as a gold, as a green, or as a brown, or whatever. And you can always spend 2 different actions as a different action too. So I could spend 2 brown ones and make it a blue, etc. Okay. So first setup, you're gonna put your 7 down, and then you're gonna have 1 extra you would put on your board. Now, before you do that, you have a choice. You can either keep this, or you can take the one that's in the middle of your board instead. So you have a choice. Do I want this one or do I want this one? This one, again, would allow me to get a gnome. It'll allow me to visit the Great Bonfire. And it'll allow me to do red, which was, what was red again? Red. Oh, red. Receive a task, right? So it would allow me to receive a task. Or I can sail, receive a task, and build a path if I chose this one. Because those are the options that would give me. Plus, I do start with two, well, come here you, two wild cards. So two that'll let me do anything. So which one of these do I want? I think I want the purple. I really do. I want the purple because I'm liking this bonfire thing already. So this, again, doesn't start on the board to begin with. And I think I'm just going to take this. Now, this does have some really cool mechanics over here where you earn your tasks based upon the colors of what you put down. So, for example, if I had set this up originally and I go to do this task and I choose this one, right? I could then choose to put this purple, let's say like this, right? And anything that matches a color adjacent to what you have, you earn that as a bonus. So I would get 2 purple, 1 green, and 1 blue for setting this down. And the next time, right, if I put this one down, I could do something like this. Something like, let's see here. Like this, there we go. So I put this one down, and now I got 2 green, I have 3 purple, and I have 1 white, and I covered up a gold, so I get a gold as well. So you're kind of trying to figure out how to use your actions and where to lay them, and you got this whole polynomial thing going on, which is kind of interesting going on over there. All right, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. You're building the path, so your little guardians can walk along the path, and you're getting the task so you can complete the task. You're getting the guardians to come over to help you light the bonfires. You're getting the portals so you can bring the portals over your board and match those up, because you will notice on the player board, and I'm going to switch cameras for this here, you will notice that along the paths, there's holes. And right now there's a hole there. So if my guardian was to move there, he couldn't move down to the bonfire because it's blocked. There's a hole there. So that's why you need to fill in the portals along the way, so that this one here would fit right in there. Boom. And now your little guardian can come into the bonfire, and it can then earn the victory points at the end of the game for having your bonfire lit. Lovely. Lovely. All right, so let me undo this. Take that out. Thank you. All right, and these starts back here. Let's put this back so I don't cheat. Put this back where it goes, right there. There we go. All right, so you're kind of building your stuff along the board over here, which is kind of cool. And then you got this polynomial thing going on over here. But again, you only get one action to do things. So like getting a card is an action. You're done. In fact, all your actions are listed right here on your little board, player board. What did I do with the extra player boards? If I could show you one of those, that would be super cool. There we go. So each player gets one of these, and it lists all of the actions you can take on your turn and what you can do, and what, like, if I can spend a green, And what do I do when I spend a green? And this is what you get, and this is what you get to do out of it. If I spend a blue, what can I do? Oh, I can move my boat. Ah, right. Or I can do this. If I spend 2, I can move 2 spaces. If I spend 3, I can move any number of spaces. If I spend a red one, what can I do? Oh, I can get a task. And then I take the task over there to my board. If I spend 2, what can I do? If I spend 3 of them, what can I do? If I spend 1, I can move my guardians. If I spend bunches of them, I can move a procession of them. If I do purple, right? So there's all your actions that you can take on your turn, which is kind of nice. And I should mention that you can play actually up to 5 people if you have the expansion, Trees and Creatures. If you don't have the expansion, it only comes with 4. So, anyways. So what? Now you understand a little bit of the rules. You understand this card a little bit more. When we move my guy along the path, right? It shows my guy over here again. Let's switch player. So my guy, if I move him along the path, you notice he goes along the path and he ends up going over this gold here, right? And if I had another path out there, move this out of the way, I might be able to move him farther along the path. And he crosses over this little shell here. What this card is saying is, whenever your guardian of your color crosses over a resource, you can choose any resource. So that's what this event that's going on right now. This is kind of a dead one in the beginning of the game because you're probably not going to be doing a lot of that, but who knows? What do I know? All right, so we are going to choose. We're going to choose this, which means we get to start with a purple, a brown, and a red. A purple, a brown, and a red little tokens. There we go. Plus our 2 wilds. Boom, boom. Now, there you go. All right. And I'm liking what we saw in practice, right? So in practice, and because we are friends with the Twiddlebugs, Tinderbugs, what are these things called? Twinklebugs. Since we're a friend with the Twinklebugs, on the first turn and the last turn of the game, we get to take an extra turn. So we're going to get 2 turns. So first turn, what we're going to do is we're going to spend a purple, and we're going to visit the Great Bonfire. Again, normally the Great Bonfire would be out, except for the very first time when somebody visits it, you get to place it anywhere you want. I think I'm going to place it right here. Why would I place it right here? Because crazy enough, I get 2 of these actions here. 2 of these from this little pie piece right here, or if it was facing over here, right? If it was facing there, I would get 2 things from this pie piece. If it was facing here, I'd get 2 things from that pie piece. Fortunately for us, it's facing right here, which happens to be our portal, cha-ching, which I can put right here. And then I can take the next portal, which happens to be this one right here, and put this right there. I think having 2 portals right off the bat is really good. Now, from now on, when you go to visit the Great Pumpkin, or the Great Pyramid, the Great Bonfire, whatever the hell it's called, if you spend 1, you can rotate it 1 space. If you spend 2, you can rotate 2 spaces. And if you spend 3, you can rotate it anywhere. So now you're kind of limited in what you can get. So let's see. Our next thing looks like an X-Wing. Ooh, that's right here. This is the next one we need is the X-Wing. I call it the X-Wing because it looks like an X-Wing fighter. All right. Oh, you can't double up the portals? Oh, that sucks. I kind of figured that was too strong. I kind of figured that was too strong. Let's see. Where's my Great Bonfire, right? All right, so you can gain, I guess I misspoke. So you can gain 2 of the following rewards. You can take a portal right? So you can take a portal. You can take a resource that's depicted, or you can take 2 points. Or the 2 points. Oh, that's listed there. I got you. Okay. So you can take the resources or the points, the portal, or you can gain the action tile. Oh, I get you. Okay. So yeah, depending on if it's a resource or an action tile. So you get 2 or 3, but you can't do the same one. I got you. Okay. All right. So what we'll do? Yeah, we might as well take the wild card. Might as well. We'll take a wild card. So unfortunately, we don't get to double resource it. I figured that would be a little bit too strong, but it must be different. Yeah, I got you. All right, so I'm gonna take the wild. I'm gonna take our portal, and normally our turn would end and we would pass it on to the next player, but because we have the twiddle bugs, right? We get to go again. We're gonna go again. I like going. I like going again. Now let's go here. I'm thinking it doesn't have the right resource for us or the right location for us, which is kind of a bummer. Okay. So we should be looking out. We do have a red one to get a task, right? So we should be looking at what tasks we should be able to complete, but there's like a million tasks up there. And going through every single one of them would take forever in a day. So, I need to have 2 guardians. Let's see what else we can do up there. We're gonna switch cameras for you guys again. See if we can get this focused in on the cameras. Camera there. Something like that. Okay, so this one is have 3 green and 3 brown on our thing. Well, that's not going to happen for a while. So of course the red ones are going to be difficult. The yellow ones are going to be super difficult to do. So look at the blue ones first. So the blue one, this one looks like get a tree. If we get a tree, right? If we get a tree, we can complete that. What's this one here? Get a root and a shell. I think that's what that is. Get a root and a shell. This one looks like it has get 2 guardians. Let me look at the rule, or not the rules. The point. All right, so these are yellow ones. We don't want the yellow ones. We want the blue ones. Let me look at the blue ones. I'm looking at the blue ones. All right. We just need the depicted guardian. All we need is the depicted. So all I need is to have the brown guardian, and we can complete that task. Yeah, have the specific guardian. Thank you. You are genius, my friend. Genius. So we could sail here and get this. And the reason we might want to do that is because we don't want the AI taking it. But we also have a shell out, which you have to pay. Each of the islands, as you can see, has a resource, has a cost. Everything, like in life, my friends, everything has a cost. And you're going to have to pay. You're going to have to pay for it. Just my words of wisdom for April 1st. So everything's got a cost, my friends. They're going to screw you one way or the other. But fortunately, each one of these islands out there has a resource on it. We have a shell, and we have what is this? Blossoms? Is that what it was called? What the hell is it called? It was called the blossoms. We have the blossoms and we have the shells. This is a shell island, so we could use this. Boom, we would not have to use one of our fancy ones. So I think we are going to, for our second action, because of the twiddle bugs, we're going to spend this and make it a blue. And we're going to sail the ship. Again, the first time you sail, you can go anywhere you want. It doesn't matter. But from then on, every island you want to move to costs 1. If you want to move 1 island, it costs 1. If you want to move 2 islands, it's going to cost you 2. But we're going to go there, to this island right here. And we're going to spend our red to pick up a task. And of course, this is going to cost us. It's going to cost us to pick this up. It's going to pick it up. It's going to cost us a shell and something else. What does it cost us? Hang on. It costs us the resource on the island and something else. The resource depicted on the island and the resource depicted on the selected offering. Okay. Depicted on the actual offering, huh? Blue. So does that mean blue? It's just a blue one? So 1 from the island, which is going to be our shell, right? So we have to pay that for that, right? I got that. And that will flip over. But what's the second resource? There's not one on here. I guess it's 2 of any resource, right? So I'm going to just, I guess I'm going to just spend, let's see, what do I want to spend? I don't know. I have no idea what I want to spend. I guess it depends on what I'm going to do. I got a flower up here, so I can always use the flower. So it looks like, yeah, you spend 2 resources. One is the one on the island, and one, I guess, is just anything for this one. All right. Yeah, we're gonna give it the blue. We'll give it the old blue. All right. Now with this, we can put it anywhere we want on our player board. There's 7 different spots. But again, what we're trying to do is we're trying to match this up with one of these because they're both blue, blue, blue. Right? So that would be good. So, do we want to put it in the first spot? I think we do. We're going to put it in the first spot. Of course, we run a risk because if the AI gets this or one of my opponents get this and then a blue one doesn't come out, we could be screwed. So it might be better off to put it later on in the chain, but I'm willing to risk it. All right, so that's it. Now we get to see how the AI does. So the AI has this deck of cards, and boy, does it cheat. Oh, the tile you flipped. The small red tiles, the tile you flipped. Oh. Oh, it's this child. Oh, I got it. Okay, I got you. So it costs us a shell plus one of these 2 resources. I got you. Okay. Right. So it costs us a shell, which we'll spend with this. And then it costs one of these 2. We will spend the blue for this and put this out. I got you. So it's going to cost us a shell and a blue. Thank you so much. I messed that up. Right. Gotcha. Okay. So that's how that's done. Right. So it costs us a shell plus one of these 2 resources. Right. Righto. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. So now we got this. Now, thing with the AI, there's only 8 cards. He goes through the deck once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, it's over. So if you don't complete your by 4 times through the deck, it doesn't matter. It's over. So we'll see. First one. So what this says is flip over a card. Flip over a card and look at the resource. It's going to be the fruit. And what he's going to do, he's going to take any one of the paths that have a fruit icon on it. And that happens to be the red one right here. You see that's a shell, and that's a shell, and that's a blossom. But this is a fruit. He's going to take this one, and he's going to put it on his player board just like that. Boom. And then he is done. That's all he does. My turn. Turns to go by really quickly. All right. So our goal, again, is to now try and complete this sometime. All we need to do is get the Brown Guardian, which would be kind of cool. Oh, and we replace this with the bag. We have a whoa. Calm down, everyone. Calm down. All right, we're gonna grab a bag, and there we go. Wow, if he gets a shell, that's 3 of them. He would complete 3 in one turn. That would be crazy. We definitely want to get this. We definitely want to get this. We definitely want to get this. Unfortunately, we can't get it. Oh, and one thing I didn't mention is your fate tiles. You can only take from the top and the bottom. You have to kind of work your way in as well. So I can't just, oh, I'm going to grab this one because this one worked perfect there. No, you have to take this one or this one. So you got to kind of manipulate and figure out, right? Because these are our offerings. So we're offering one of these 2 resources, and the island is asking us. That's how we get these 2 resources. Okay, I got you. All right. So we want this blue before he takes it away. Actually, no, the blue already matches up with this one, right? Which is white. No, it's yellow. I'm sorry. Oh, so it's yellow. Right. Okay, hang on. So I'm going to actually put this in a different spot. I'm going to put this here, right? Because the first one you auto start with. Whoop, come here. The first one you auto start with is yellow. I thought that was white, but it's actually yellow. So that's what you get on your board first. So I'm not going to obviously build this here because that doesn't going to match up with the yellow. So I'm going to build it one over. All right. So we want to get the blue. I think we want to get the blue. And the blue costs us a green. We don't have a green, right? We don't have a green. So, and then to get new fate tiles and bring them over your board, you can only have a maximum of 2 of these. You can only have a maximum of 2 of these. Currently, I have a maximum of 3, so I can't get any more yet. So I'm going to have to spend them. I have to spend them. So I can either do a brown or I can do an anything. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do an anything. And I'm going to turn it green. And I'm going to grab this path tile, which is blue, because this blue one will go with our blue one. Boom, done. All right, what's the AI going to do? The AI says draw a card. And whatever. So we're looking at the roots. I believe, are those roots? I think those are, no, those are, what are those? These are herbs. Sorry, the green ones are herbs. So it is going to go to the island of the herbs. So that's this island or that island up there. And it's going to look for the lowest cost. Task. So this costs 3, that costs 5, that costs 3, and that costs 5. So he would get one of the 3s. So now we have to decide for us which one of these he's going to take. And it's our choice. Because, so we're going to give him this one. So he just takes it and puts it on his board. Boom. And then he cheats, so he auto completes it. He doesn't even have to do the task. He just auto completes it. And then he takes one of his little dudes and he puts it over here. Right? So that's everything he does. And then the end of the game is activated when there's 7 people around the Great Bonfire. 7. So we got 1 already. So when 7 people arrive around the bonfire, it's over. You start the 5-turn countdown. And that's as simple as it goes. So, all right. Hopefully I didn't mess that up. So we got to replace. We got to replace that now. Good thing I took. Wait. Oh, that was from us. Wait a minute. That was from our turn. I should have replaced it. There we go. All right. Okay, I would like to get a guardian. To get a guardian, I need to move, and then I need the guardian thing. This is get a guardian here, right? And this is get a guardian, and this is also move the boat. I'm going to need to move the boat, and I'm going to need a guardian, which I don't have any of those tokens. So that would be really good for us, I believe. So we are going to choose, because we only have 2 left, right? We can choose to add a new thing to our I think that's a wise decision. So I'm going to have brown and right, so I can have brown. I can have brown and white. Yeah, okay. I'm going to put that in like that. Now, obviously, it doesn't match anything that's in there currently, but I'm going to get a blue, which is going to allow us to move the boat. Brown, which we don't, that's going to get us a card and a guardian. Nice. Okay. That's our turn. That's it. Man, I tell you what, woo! Like, if you want a game that, like, you get your turn and you do it in, like, 30 seconds and then you run the AI and it's done in 30 seconds, this is the game for you. Man, everything is, like, streamlined. You can just boom and you're done. It's not, yeah, woo! It is super good. Super good. All right. Here we go. All right, so he doesn't draw a card. He just simply, oh my God, what the hell is he going to do here? That's a great question. We have to look at what he's going to do because I'm not sure what that icon is. Fortunately for us, it's all right here. Rotate. Oh, he's going to rotate. Oh, right. Okay, so that's simple. He is going to simply rotate the Great Bonfire to the spot he needs for his next portal. Oh, and I got his thing upside down, which, that's funny. I got his thing upside down. He's all dark. He shouldn't be dark. He should be like this. I don't know what the difference is. Okay. So he needs... What does he need? He needs... Okay, so he rotates it to the first spot that's got the little double moons. This one right here is the first spot. Oh, and each player board's different. So ours is the bicycle, right? His is the moon. Ah, look at that. That's cool. All right, so he's going to rotate it to the first spot that has the double moon. He grabs the little double moon, and he puts that in there. Boom, just like that. And that's all he does. That's all he does. Boom, done. Wow. That is super good. Now, our turn. Yay! We are going to go with the ship. We're going to move the ship. We're going to move here. And we're going to grab that guardian. The reason I want to grab that guardian is we have a task that says, look, get this guardian. It's worth some victory points at the end of the game. And so we're going to get this guardian. But how do we get the guardian? We moved, right, by spending the blue. But now to get the guardian, we got to spend this tile. We can get the guardian. He comes over to our little start area too. We got a little army of guys. So now if we were to procession, right, we could move our guys 1, 2, and this guy could come out, and then we could start a little thing. So that might be the next thing we do. And maybe we can get some trees. Right? Maybe we can get some trees. We haven't looked at the trees yet. Haven't even had a chance to look at the trees. There's so many things that I would like to do. So many things I would like to do. But because we have this guardian now, you can see the tree board. Kind of see the tree board. But each if you own these guardians on the tree board, they each give you a special ability. So let's switch back over. There we go. So we have the brown guardian now. So the brown guardian gives us this. That's what he gives us. He gives us this thing. What does that do? Well, that's a great question. We're going to look it up what it does. Which is probably in the rule book. There they are. All right. Oh, because we have, right? So normally you can only get from these 3 trees down here, right? But because we have the brown, he gives us this special ability here, which is we can choose from all 5 trees. So these trees that are growing down here, we can actually, those trees down there, normally you can only get from one of these 3 trees. But because we got that guardian, it's giving us a special ability that we can get from these growing trees over here as well. So we get a choice of any one of these 5 trees. Super cool. All right, so that's why I wanted to get the guardian. Not specifically because of this, but I mean, you know, having a guardian before you get a tree is obviously a good thing. They each give you things. They give you things. All right. All right. Where are we? Is that our turn or was that his turn? What were we doing? We were doing this. Right. We got the guardian. We spent the ship. We spent the guardian. Right. So we're already very limited in what we can do. On to the AI. Where are you, AI? Here you are. He is going to do the exact same thing he just did. He's going to rotate the Great Bonfire to the next spot he needs, which happens to be the X-Wing Fighter, which happens to be the next location up. He's going to get the X-Wing Fighter. Boom, he's done. Our turn. I got 2 cards. Let's look at the cards. Let's look at the cards. Okay? Because why not? I'm going to read off what each of the cards do for us. All right. This one here is number 4. You gain 2 additional points when recruiting an elder. So when you recruit an elder, again, these are one-time deal, and there's a special elder over here for the trees. So there's now 7 elders that you can purchase from. They're a one-time deal. You buy them, you get the victory points, it's over. But this guy says if you buy an elder, you get 2 additional points every time. So if you're going to buy lots of elders, he might be the guy to get. All right, this lady here, maybe guy, I'm not sure. They're gnomes. That is number 6. Number 6. When a guardian ends her movement on a path tile, you choose which resource to gain. You may not choose to gain any resource instead of gold on the first path. Okay, so again, when your little guardians move along your path, when they cross over these resources, you get these resources, right? As long as they don't go into the bonfire, as long as they stay on the path, you get these resources. And then this, if we had this guardian, we could get any resource as opposed to the depicted one. The only one we cannot change is the gold icon. Okay, so that's what she does. Next is number 8. Whenever you take a new path, so when we get one of these, oops, I gotta switch back over to the other screen. Whenever we take one of these paths, what does she do? We get to get the resource that's on it. So when we get a path, we get the resource that's on it. That's kind of nice. Okay, that's cool. This guy here, number 10. Okay, whenever the depicted guardian ends their movement on a path, so in this case, it's going to be the gray guardian. Whenever that one ends, I get the corresponding resource in additional time. So if I had the gray one over here and she moved along the path and she got a resource, she would get extra resources. Not great because we don't have the gray one, and not sure we're going to get the gray one yet. All right, this guy here, 24. You may place multiple novice of the same color on the same space of the high console. So on the high console, when we earn our guys over here and we bring them over to the high console, there's 7 spaces. You can only put your guys on each one of the space one time. This guy will allow us to put multiple guys on spaces so we can use the same special ability over and over and over again, which is kind of good. This one will, I believe, allow us to build outside of the, we can put our thing down with, so it's not all the pieces are inside it, I believe is what that does. When you place a fate tile, so they protrude beyond the fate tile. At least one symbol must remain within the, allows us to do that. And that's it. So that is our 6 choices. Now, is there something there that I think might be worth getting? Because it's going to cost us 2 cards. 2 of the tokens. Oh, come here, you. Damn it, come here. To get a card, it costs you 2 of these, plus a resource that's on the card, or 1 of these and 2 resources that are on the card. So if I wanted this one with the shell, I'd have to spend 2 shells. I need more resources is what I need. I kind of like this guy that gets you the resource on the path, but unfortunately we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more paths we can buy. So basically it's 5 resources he's getting us. This is kind of nice to be able to put your guys out here. The AI, he can put his wherever, it doesn't matter. But each one of these 7 locations, I should probably tell you what they do because it is kind of important. It is kind of important. Okay, so starting here, gain 2 gold and a yellow action tile. So you get 2 gold resources and a wild resource if you go here. If you go here, take the path tile, take a path tile from the display and choose one from the draw pile. If you take one from the display, you're going to shuffle. So you get basically a free path, or you can gain a point here. You go here. Let's see, which is that one? That is move one of your guardians as many steps as you would like forward or backward to an empty path tile or bonfire. gain the usual reward. So you can move your one of your guardians on your path forward or backwards. This one here allows you to turn the Great Bonfire to a space of your choice and gain the reward. So you can just move it to wherever. This one here allows you to take a specialist for free. This one here allows you to get a guardian in a color you do not already have. This one here is move your ship. It looks like before the perform the move your ship action, move it to an island of your choice for free. Pay for the action on the island as usual. And then this one here is immediately place the next fate tile and gain an action tile as usual. You do not need to discard any excess action tiles. So this one allows us to get a new one of these immediately on the board. And we don't need to... All right, thanks, Silver. Appreciate it, man. He's got to go take care of his kiddos. So good luck with that. Appreciate it. So that's what the different locations. Obviously, getting your bonfires there are super good. So the only way we can get is to get all the way over there. So let's see what we can do here. Can we? Let's see where the bonfire is there. We would have to move it. Yeah, we can move it there and get this piece. That would be awesome. And a ship. That sounds pretty gosh darn good. So, although right, getting that card. What was this guy? Number 6. Let me see what number 6 was again. Sorry. When your guardian ends her movement on a path, right? So she would get an extra resource. Getting more victory points is obviously would be good. Every time we get a guardian. And to get the guardian, you need to spend 2. And what is it to get a guardian? So let's just see what the rule is on that. All right. Okay, it's the same way. It's the same way. It's the same way as getting these with the Guardians as well. Okay. I just wanted to double check that because I'm not sure why they printed on the board twice, but I guess it okay. All right. I'm thinking use these up and get yeah. So we're gonna use these. The question is what the hell we're gonna get. Building off the board can be kind of placing extra guys there, which is kind of nice. It is going to cost us a gold, though. That's kind of expensive. We don't own this guy. Getting the resources when we get a tile would be nice. We're getting the All right, I'm actually gonna get. I think I'm gonna get this guy here. Where is he? This guy here. That whenever we get a path, we get the resource that's on it. And we can spend. Oh, no, we can't spend that. Can spend a gold instead, though. I guess I'll spend a gold because I don't have a shell. It's fine. We'll get this. You can only have 6. You can only have 6 guys. So once you get your 6, you're done. That's it. So the AI gets to do his little turn. He's going to draw a card, and we're looking at the shells. The Shell Island, most expensive from the Shell Island. That's a 5 and a 4 and a 2, so he's going to get the most expensive Shell Island. Okay, and he's going to place that there. Auto completes it. Oh, and look, he matched his reds up. You can't see because I'm in the way, but that's not what I wanted. This one, there we go. He matched his reds up, red and red. That was wonderful. Get the most expensive places on the board. Okay, done. Back to our turn. Now we're gonna do a new fatale. When we do a new fatale, oh, you know what? We should have done. We should have changed it. Every time you do a fatale, you get a new special event that comes out. This one is coming out. We're just gonna say it comes out now. That fatale says what? So we're gonna grab this one. I'm going to get 2 brown, 2 white, and a green. 2 brown, 2 white, and a green, which means we can get another guy right away. 2 brown, a green, 2 white. Guardian City here. We're gonna get some guardians. All right, we need to move them along the path now. Ooh, yeah, we can get some trees. Right, so what do we got to get? What do we got to, we need more guardians first. All right. And get another path would be good. Right, okay, so what is this one over there? That is event. All right. Oh, whenever you retrieve a guardian, so whenever you get a guardian, you get a gold. You get a gold. For retrieving these guardians, they're going to give you a gold. Wow. Okay. Until the next time somebody takes a tile, that is. All right. So that was our turn, right? Wait. We also should get a gold for that, right? I got to remember that. We covered up a gold. We got 2 brown, 2 white, and a green. Okay. Green would be nice. We could actually do this one now this way, which would be 3 brown, 2 blue, and a red. Nice. Okay. Just looking forward or looking ahead. That's all. All right. AI, what are you going to do? You are going to draw a card, and you're going to take all the cards that have a root. All the cards that have a root. And we should put this back. He's going to take this one right here. Put that like that. Come on. Dwayne Martz, what's going on, buddy? All right, so that was his turn. Our turn. What does this lady do? Because it looks number 3. Looks like a lot going on there. Number 3. Number 3. receiving a task, you may pay 2 resources of your choice. It doesn't matter what resources it is. Interesting. So what other chests we can get? We need to get 3 of these to connect and 3 purple to connect. Oh, and we can actually do that. We can actually do that. We can actually do that with this piece right here and then this piece, right? Let me just see, because if I put this in like this, right, we have our 3, and then all we need is another purple. Yeah, we can do that one for sure. So maybe we should grab that. It's worth 5 victory points. We're going to need to move our ship. And we need to grab a task, which we don't have either one of those. There's a brown and a red, but we can't get these tasks yet. Damn it. We have to use up these first. Have to use these up to get another guy. Hang on. We could use this to create a procession, right? If we create a procession, all right, looks like a very big board, very colorful. Hey, that's all right. That's all right. I saw you got frustrated and left. During a procession, okay, so I need to figure out. I think we are going to do a procession because we can get some resources as we move our guys along, and then we can get some trees. I'm trying to figure out what the cost to get these, to buy these trees are. If there's a cost. What do I have to pay for the cost for the trees? Right. Alright, after you perform, make a procession action and have at least one guardian on a path with no trees adjacent to it, you may place a tree. Choose one of the 3 most left trees, but we've got this, so we can choose any of them. Pay the resources depicted on the left side of the tree. There you go. That's what I'm looking for. So there's the left. Okay, so that's the cost. Oh my God, look at this one. It's going to cost us a shell, a herb, and a gold. Holy crap. All right, so that's place the tree adjacent to one. Okay. All right. So what we have to do is we have to think about which one of these we want. Okay, which one of these trees we're going to get. We're going to actually get 2 trees because if we double move, right, if we play 2 of these, we can move 2 spaces. And if we move 2 spaces, we can go 1, 2. So we create a procession. So we have one guy, and then we move them all together, boom, like that. And that's how we're going to end up. And we have 2 spaces that are not have trees adjacent to them. So we can get 2 trees and place them out there. So if we get 2 trees, which trees would we likely purchase? So I need to see what these trees do so I have a good idea. All right, so the blue ones, right. Okay, so this one, if we had this tree, we could use blue, the blue flowers, the blossoms, like gold. So they're basically like a wild card. We can use them for gold. Well, that's not true. They're not like wild. We can use them like gold when paying. So I could use, if it's like costs of gold, we could pay with one of these. If we got this, all right? If we got this one, we can use roots like gold. This one, we get to immediately take another action. Now this is going to cost us a red fruit, which we have. This one costs us a green, which we have. This one costs us a blue, which we don't have. We do have a gold, though. Now, we can also buy, because of our Guardian. Earlier, we bought this Guardian. He gives us a special ability that we can purchase one of these two cards. Normally, you cannot do that. So, that one says, when moving your Guardian, you may place it on the tree using one step from the adjacent path, getting points. Oh, okay. So we can move a Guardian. So if we had this tree here, we can move a Guardian out there, and if we did, it's worth 8 victory points at the end of the game. It is expensive. It's a shell, a roots, or a herb, a shell, an herb, and a gold to get that. And then last but not least, we have this one way up there. What is this? Gain a yellow action and gain gold for a root. That's not a bad trade off there. It's not a bad trade off at all. Okay, so that is what we could possibly do. We need more wheel spins too. So many things. You fixed the lineup and did another video. Awesome. I'll have to check that out later, man. Good job. Good job. I think the AI auto adjusted it for you when you were setting it up or something. It's good to see you playing some APA. That's good. So what am I doing? What am I doing? I got 2 to get another card, right? What's this guy do? 18. He must be new. I don't remember seeing him. Number 18. Oh, so with this guy, for every Guardian that you have next to a bonfire, you get 2 additional points at the end of the game if they're standing on the bonfire. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. I gotta use up these pieces, or I'm not gonna be able to get any of the new tiles. So what was this guy? Was this Guardians? Oh, Elders. Just Elders. So any of those Elders that we have is worth 2 extra victory points. And of course, each of the Elders. Alright, so let's look at the Elders. So the first guy up there, gain a point for each fate tile in your fate area. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get 5 victory points. Oh no, fate area over here. So we get 1, 2, 3. This one here, get 1 point for each gnome you have, including this card. So get lots of gnome cards. She's worth a lot of points. This one, same thing for the Paz. That one's probably for the Guardians, right? 1 point for each Guardian you have. Yeah, so these are like, once you get like all the parts, then you get the Guardian for that part. Gain 1 point for each task and 1 point for each bonfire you have. And then last but not least, gain 1 point for each portal you have. So yeah, we don't want any of these Guardians yet. So if we're gonna get one of these guys, whenever we can test being able to use any resource is nice, as opposed to using the resource that they're requiring you to have. Although getting this before we move up would be good. What does she do again? Number 6. When a guardian ends her movement on a path down, you choose which resource to gain. You may also choose to gain any resource instead of gold on the first. Oh, okay. I can, if I got her, then when we moved her up, instead of getting a shell, I could get something else if I wanted. But that doesn't even seem like that good a deal. All right, all that, and I'm going to spend this. I'm going to spend this on the bonfire. I'm going to rotate it one spot, and I'm going to get this. Where is it? This one here, and I'm going to get a ship. I'm going to get a move a ship. Done. What's the AI going to do? AI is going to draw a card. It's going to look at the plants or the herbs, and he's going to take all of them that have herbs. All of these that have herbs. There is one that has an herb. Damn it. Back to our turn. Trying to get some resources before we get the trees, but I think he's going to grab the trees if we don't do it. So now's our chance. If we're going to do something, now's our chance. We go. Are we going? All right, I'm going to start a perception. Boom. There's 2. I'm going to move 1 and then 2, 2. Boom, boom. I can get a shell and a gold because that's what my people are next to. A shell and a gold, I believe. So let's just double check the. During your procession, Guardian either grants you resources immediately or points during final scoring. A 1 or more action tiles. All your Guardians may advance as many steps forward as the path as you have paid tiles. Starting with the Guardian. Okay. Okay. So now we're going to get some trees. What kind of trees are we going to get? We can immediately take another turn, which would be kind of nice. We can use our blue as gold, and we can use our red as gold, which would be kind of nice. Of course, we want them to match color too, I think. What is this one? This is a shell, a root, and a gold, which we actually have. And it's white, which I think it matches any color. So we're gonna get this one. Yep, we're gonna get this one. We're gonna put it there. That's going to cost us a 1, a 1, and a gold. And then the blue one, we want a blue one, I think, to match up with our blue. So that's this one here. It's going to cost us a red. So we're going to spend the red for this one. All right. And we're shot all of our resources. Gone. Now we fill these back up. Oops, actually, this moves over. This moves over. This moves over. This moves over. This flips up. And the reason we can do that is because we have the brown guy. It allows us to choose one of the first two. You have to have that meeple first. All right. AI, what is he going to do? He is going to grab a guardian. Doesn't matter which one. It's just a guardian. And then he's actually going to grab... well, let's read. Let's read. Take any guardian Tom does not have. Is there an unoccupied path tile? Yes. Place her on the next occupied path tile. Okay. Boom, like that. And then leftmost tree. So it's going to grab the leftmost. So it's going to be this one here. Okay. And these are all going to move down. Boom. And that's one time through the deck for him. 1/4 of the game gone, just like that. Just gone. All right. I need to see about if I got sleeves for these. These are a little big. Have to look around. All right. My turn. My turn. We forgot to get a thing out, didn't we? Thing down here. 2 red and 2 yellow now. We don't have any red. We could like to get a red. Get another task because I'm thinking like that task can be completed sometime very kind of soonish. Sometime soonish. Which means I'm gonna have to spend 2. I'm gonna have to get a guardian because then I can start spending more tiles. Yeah, I'm gonna get this guy. It's gonna give us extra victory points based upon the guardians. It's gonna cost us 2 and a root. Or I'm sorry, 2 and a leaf. I don't have a leaf, so I'm gonna have to do a gold. That's kind of sucks. We got one root left and 2 little tiles. All right. He's going to rotate to the next bonfire. He needs the next spot, actually, which is this right here. Done. He's got 3. He's ahead. I only got 2. So he's stayed ahead of me. Now I'm gonna put this. Yeah, I'm gonna put this down. This one here. I'm gonna put it down right here. That's gonna give me 3 white. Again, we can do another procession. 2 purple. Good, because we need to get some resources. We are out of resources. And a green. All right, AI. Oh, he's going to do the same. He's just going to rotate. Oh, next spot because he needs. Well, that was very fortunate for him. He's got 4. That's a bummer. Okay, well now I am thinking. What do we need? We need the X-Wing fighter, which is where it's currently at, or way over there. That sucks. Boo! Boo! Although if we rotate it, we can get a red thing. What a bummer. Again, you can spend 2 of any resources, or 2 of any tiles to, but I don't want to do that. I think we're going to go green. We're going to go green. We're going to get one of these. The question is, which one of these are we going to get? I think we're going to go for that red one. So let's grab this blue red one. And when we do that, because of our guy, we get a blue resource. Done. Oh, and then we have to replace it. He's going to look at the island, the fruit island. He's going to get the most expensive task. There's a 7 and a 3. Where's the other fruit island? There. 6 and a 4. So he's going to grab that 7 all the way up here. Auto complete it. Cheater. And, well, his yellow and blue don't match up very well. Ha ha ha. All right. Our turn. I really want to get that before he takes it now because I'm afraid. And so I'm going to spend an island or a ship. I'm going to spend a ship. Oh, come here, ship. I'm going to sail this one location. And, oh, I'm going to need a red. And I don't have a red. So I'm going to spend 2 as a red. So I can pick this up. And I'm going to spend a root. Spend a root. And I need a herb, which I don't have, but I do have the blue, which I can spend equals to gold because we got the tree over there. Blue equals to gold. So this is like this. We can make this wild. So we can play that for that. Boom. And now I get this, and I'm going to put this red one down with our red one, just like that. Now we need to get one more purple. We can complete that, actually. We need to get some more guardians. Oh, we did move our ship over there. Right, I need to go rescue some more guardians. Some of these yahoos. All right. We have to draw a card. It's the... oh, we ignore the gold when we flip that up. The Cherry Island. The least expensive one on the Cherry Island. And that's 6, 4, 3. So he's going to get 3. He's going to complete it. He's going to take his little dude. He's going to put it over there. Just like that. Lovely. Yuck. Disgusting. I need more. I need more. There's a lot of yellow ones coming out. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of the 5 trees, 4 of them are yellow. I could take another turn. There's not a single red one, which would match our red. Hmm. We are definitely on the short end of the... we have definitely need... Oop, and we gotta flip this over. Okay. Trying to think. I want him to spin this so I can get to a better location because we need the X-Wing fighter, which are here and here. There's 2 of each of them. There's one here and there's one here, but it's already pointing there, so I can't take it. I have to move it. If we move it 1, then we're gonna get a red and a root. I'm not liking any of our choices. Not at all. This is have 5 cards. We have 2. That's not probably going to happen for a little while. This one is not sure what that is. I'll have to look at that. If we get a yellow though, what can we do with the yellow? Yellow, huh? Oh, that's interesting one here for yellow. You have to uncover those 4 gold pieces. Here, 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 and here. That's interesting. Okay. What other yellow ones out there? That one there is interesting. I don't know what that one does. Hmm. Have two groups of 4 identical action symbols. Have two groups that have 4. Wow, that would be super tough. And they have to be different groups. That's crazy. I'm not that's a tough one. That's gets 6 shells. That would be pretty rough there. God. These yellow ones are hard. Hard to do. What is that other one there? You have to have 2 resources. You have to have 3 of 2 different kind of resources. That one's doable, but man. Whew. All right, for my action. Ladies and gentlemen, for my action. Are you ready for this? I have to get a guardian. I just have to get. I have blue. I need blue so I can get traveling. I need to put a blue next to another blue here. Ay, 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 ay. I have to do something, Jester. Do something, man. Do something. What are you going to do? I don't like having just these. These are like. I can. All right. I'm going to have a procession. I'm going to create a procession. I'm going to move this guy 1 foot forward. And this guy I'm going to move over there. That's worth 8 victory points at the end of the game. That's cool. And then I'm going to get a blue flower, which is wild for us. And then we can get a thing. Unfortunately, the thing is, if we want to get a thing, yeah, let's get a thing. That's fine. We'll get this. Boom. It's going to cost us a root, which we actually have a root. It's one thing we do have. And it's going to allow us to get a wild card. We haven't seen one of these in a while. Good Lord. Wild and a gold. That's nice. All right, AI, what are you going to do? Going to draw a card. He's going to take all the cards that are gold. No. Yeah, actually, gold does work. So he will get all the gold out of there. Back to our turn. He will actually take that card. Because he will only take 6 of them. And I think there's a thing if you complete that. Yeah, get 6 cards and he completes that. All right. Who's following along with me? Raise your hand if you've been following along. I would like to get another portal, but it's going to take forever to get over there. I'm going to need that. So I guess, you know what? We're going to activate the portal. Boom. Rotate it. We're going to get a red. And a root, since we can't use any of that stuff that's there. Root. Root. Done. He's looking for roots. There's a root. That's not good. Okay. Ship. Gotta find out what that little piece does. It's a red piece. Fulfill the condition of a common task. Huh? Fulfill the condition of a common task. Okay, dokie, sure. Send this as. I want to see if I can actually. Yeah, I got plenty of wilds. Okay. Boom. Sending this as a boat. Sailing over here. Sailing over there is a boat. I'm going to get the task. And take this task. Oh, we need to. Hang on. I need to see if we're going to have any reds out here before I decide where I'm putting this. That's all yellow, which means you can wipe these all out if they're all the same color. So more than likely I'll be able to get a red. I'm going to put that there. And I can complete any common, which are the blue ones, tasks. So that's like get 3 ships together, get a root and a shell, which I have a root and a wild. So I don't know if that would, if you need the actual resource or if you can use a wild. Let's see. Let's see what it says. Have 1 offering tile and 1 island. Oh, that's okay. That's. Oh, I see. Have an offering on the clam or the root islands. Do I have that? Of course I don't. Where is the clam island? Oh, wait a minute. That's not a clam. What is that? Oh, it's just the root island. Have 2 offerings on an island. Oh, I get it. Okay. All right. So, anyways, I can get any one of those common items. Common. And I could complete that. Sure. Is that it? Is that it? Is that it? I think it's it. He's going to draw a card. He's looking for fruit. Here, there is no fruit. But let's see. How does he? Will the eye wipe those all out because they're all the same color? Let's see. Oh, yeah, in their paths, the first half only cost 1 tile. The second half for the pass cost 2 tiles. I didn't know that. Didn't know that. So I don't know if the AI would wipe these guys out or not. Special case. Dispose all the. You may place these tiles in the draw pile and then refresh the display with new ones. So, I would assume the AI would, because he's not getting any, because he chose. What did he choose? He must have chose. Yeah, he chose not one of these. So he would refresh all these. Hey, what's going on, Higher Ground Gaming? Good to see you, my friend. All right, drawing 4 new ones out. Yeah, not only that, but now he's got 2 of them that match what he was looking for. So I guess you would grab them in this order. 1, 2. That seems broken. How can he do that? That's crazy. That's crazy. Our turn. We got 1 card, and we're gonna be halfway through the game. One, because I mean, if he goes through his deck 4 times, that starts the end of the game process. So if it doesn't start before that, and you can see he's got 2 of his little pieces on here. So we should start completing some of these eventually. Our turn. We're definitely going to take this one right here. We're going to go. It's going to get us 3 purple, 2 green, and a blue. 2 green. I need purple now. 1, 2, 3. Done. AI. Okay. So he's going to grab a guardian. Doesn't matter which one. He's going to put it out there. And then he's going to grab the tree. Whoop, come here, tree. Put this out there. Move everything down. Oops. Wow, finally got a red one. Finally. Finally. Whew. I need a red. So we're going red. Boom. We're gonna go red. And I guess it doesn't really matter. Other than when I pick it up because of our guy, I get this resource. So we get a green. It's either green or a root. Doesn't matter. I already have a root, so we'll get this guy. We'll bring this in right there. We need to get some more guardians, which means we need more ships. We're gonna need some more tokens. And don't die, don't die. He's getting very close. He's got 1 more, and he will complete his little ring around the rosy up there. That's not great. That's not great at all. Definitely a great game. I can see the potential for this one to be very, 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 very good. Let's see what he does. He's going to rotate to the next thing he needs, which is the little mustache, which is this one right there. He'll take this mustache. Handlebar mustache is what I call that one. Okay. He's done. Our turn. We need to get another guardian. We're only 2 spaces away. But we also need this. We're finally getting to the point where we're so close. We need to rotate it twice. We will spend a thing, rotate it. We're gonna take the 2 victory points. Yes, we are. 2-0. We're winning. And then we're gonna take another purple. AI. It's gonna look at the island with the blossoms. He's going to take the least expensive one, which is 3. It's over here or over here. It doesn't matter. We're going to take this one. He's going to auto-complete it. And he's going to take his 3rd guy and put him over here. Yikes. Forgot to refill this. All right. Our turn. We will spin the wheel again. The bonfire. Finally, for the love of God, we finally made it. We finally got it. Go. And we can take a ship. That's going to be great. Now we can move 2 up there and get that guy. Yay! All right. Spin the wheel. Cherry blossoms. Most expensive on the cherry blossoms. There's only one left. That's this one right here. He's literally got 6 paths and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's only need 1 more path and 1 more bonfire. He'll be done. What a cheater bastard. What a cheating bastard. I tell you. What a cheating bastard. All right. We're going to spend 2 to move our ship. 1, 2. And then I'm going to spend a guardian to pick up a guardian. Bring him over here.
The choice is Calzone or Taquitos.
Calzone's fine. Sounds good. All right. Grab that guardian. Done. Next, he's going to grab a path, the shell paths. There is a shell path, and that's it. He's finished it, which means he's completed the paths, which means this comes there. We now have 1, 2, 3, 4 on there. I have a feeling we're losing really, really bad. We're losing really, really bad. We're losing quite badly. But the AI cheats so bad in this game. So bad. What's our next spot? It's the... Wait a minute, it's the mustache. Right, it's the mustache. Oh, we moved it to the mustache. Damn it. Where's the other mustache? It's gone. All right. We are literally going to move this. It's going to cost us 3. 1, 2, and 3. Is it going to... Wow, that's expensive, isn't it? Wow, that's expensive. But the only way I'm going to get this is to go all the way around, and I have to spend 3 tokens on it. Wow. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do it. 1, 2, and then you can spend 2 of any to make it 3. I'm going to go all the way around. grab this one stupid handlebar mustache. Portal. Wow, that was expensive. Woo! Brutal. I don't have time to wait. Alright, he's going to grab another Guardian, which will give him the pink one this time. He'll put it on the next path. And he will grab a tree to go along with it, because that's what he does. Cheating little bastard. Come here. Stop moving, you jerk. Yeah, the AI is pretty hard, I think. Yes, sir. I agree with that. I think it is way too hard, but we're giving it a try. We're giving it a try, my friends. We are completely out of action, so the only thing we can do is turn in a tile. Let's see what we can turn it into. We're going to turn it into this one, which is going to give us a brown, a blue, and a red. And we get to cover this up, which gives us, okay, all right. So we actually get 3 brown. Holy crap. 3 brown. That's not a brown. I would like to be a brown. 3 brown. 2 blue. We can sail a little bit. That's nice. 1, 2 sail. And a red. Red. And then we gained a wild as well. So we got a lot of tokens there by placing this down. AI, and is going to grab more. No, it will not grab any paths because it has all the paths it needs. Dumb thing. Have 4 gold? No, I don't have 4 gold. I don't know how I'm going to even get 4 gold. We could move it up 1. No, we can't move. We can sail. We can get guys. We move guys. We get double the resources. We can have guys off the edge. Whenever we get a special, we get an extra special. We get 2 of the specials on our board. Sure what that guy does. I'd have to look that guy up. This one is get 2 victory points for 18. Get 2 victory points for something. Get 2 victory points for something. Get 2 additional points for each guardian next to a bonfire. Well, we kind of went away from that with our. We put a guy on our tree over here. Remember our tree? Put a guy on the tree, which is worth 8 victory points. So getting that guy is not worth. Going to be worth a lot of points. Plus, we have to get a bunch of more portals so we can move our guys in. Okay. All right, we're gonna spend 2. We're gonna get this lady here. Whenever we uncover something on our board, we can choose to either get a wild card or gold. We get 2 of them. Is that well? Let's double check and make sure I'm reading that right before I buy it, and then I go, oh no, I don't want it. What is your number 16? Right. When you place a fate tile onto a symbol in your fate area, gain the depicted object an additional time. Yeah, so you get 2 of the wilds or the golds. You know what? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to get this guy, right? That has this guy. I'm going to buy this guy. It's going to cost me 2. And, oh, gold? Really? Wow. Expensive little fucker. But he gives me a victory point for each one of my guys on here. I have 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6. I have 6 guys on here, and that's 6 victory points. I'm up to 8. I'm killing the AI on this game. This game is easy. 8 to nothing. Killing them. That just stays with us. AI, what are you going to do? He's going to draw a card. He's going to take all of the this guy and this guy and this guy. He got 3 cards. Cheating, son of a bitch. Wow. Nothing like cheating your way to a victory. And this AI is pretty brutal, man. Whew. It's trying to finish this up quickly at the end here, but I don't know if it's going to get done in time, but we'll see. All right, so that was all of the extra cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, our turn. We can actually sail out and get something would be nice. I guess that's our best option because we got 2 sails and we don't have a path there yet. Wow. You know what? I'm going to sail twice. I'm going to use this as a get the Guardian. I'm going to sail 1, 2, and we're going to go get the Guardian. There we go. I got the Guardians on my board. I need to path them along get the path going here. Let's go. I don't have any of those. I need the pass. All right, what are you going to do? He's going to rotate to the next thing he needs, which is the flat pancake, which rotates all the way around to this one. Here's the other one. He's going to grab the flat pancake. He only needs 1 more of those and it'll complete. Wow. I mean, like, seriously, dude, stop. Like, seriously, stop. We did move it to where we needed to go. And we're going to spend 2 to do purple so we can go there. And we needed to grab that other one too. Good for us. Bad for him. Back over to the AI. Oh, no, look at that. This is it. We got 8 turns left in the game before it ends. Well, it starts the countdown. Starts the countdown. If we don't complete it before that, there's only 4 guys in the center. But if he completes that, that would put another guy in the center. We have to start completing some of ours. Yeah, I mean, the game's going to be over here in like a couple turns. Is it his turn? I think it is. No. Is it his turn? I don't know. I guess we'll give him another turn. He's drawing cards. How many cards does he have? Because he can only take 6. He's got 5, which means if he gets 1 more card, he's going to get that as well. And then he's looking for the root. And there's a root. He'll grab the root. He would grab this one too. But now he's got all the cards, which means he's going to turn this guy in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's over. It is over quickly. It is going to be over before you know what happened. I have got to get a procession going on, so I'm going to have to use this because I need a procession going on. I'm going to get 3 processions. Hopefully it won't end before I can move my guys. Hopefully it won't end before I get all my guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. I actually get 4 of those. If I can find one. There's one. 4. I get 1 purple and 1 red. That's all I get. Wow, that's terrible. Alright, AI, what are you going to do? Boom. Gay, he's going to get pass. No, he doesn't need pass. He's not going to get anything. So we have got to complete these immediately. So I got 3 purple. Oh, come here, you. What are you doing? I got 3 purple and 3. So I complete this. That's our boom. Done. He is going to take the highest. Yes, he will actually do this. And oh my god, the game is going to end quickly. Highest island from the root island. And that is this one here, which is 5. He will complete it. And with that, he's completed another objective, which he cheated on, which is this one. And now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. We start the countdown. I need this is what I need, which is I need 2 spots to move this. But I also need the 3 for the procession. And is there any the root island? The root island. I do not have any on the root island. No, so that's not going to work. Oh, I can complete this here. This is complete any common task. The common task I'm going to complete is have the brown guardian. So I'm going to complete that as my objective. Boom. And he will move to the next procession. And oh, this is it. This is it. This is it. He's going to... Oh, son of a bitch. Wrong spot, dude. Wrong spot. So he is... And that's going to put this guy out. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boom. So that triggers the end game. We now go to this, which means there is 5 turns left. I need a thing. I can get to a thing. I'm going to move this 1 spot for this so I can get this. There we go. I can complete that objective. That sounds like a thing. Okay, so and then I pass this to him, and then he takes his turn. And he would get more, but he doesn't need them, so he's not going to do anything. I think actually, if he doesn't do anything, I think he gets like 3 victory points. So I think that's like the 3rd time. So we're going to give him 3 victory points. He's up to 9. I think that's like the 3rd time he didn't do anything. I could be wrong. There might be more or less, but I think if he doesn't do anything with the card, he gets 3 victory points instead. All right, my turn. Oh, so this then goes, boom, away. It's gone. Now we go to round 4. And with round 4, I'm going to complete this objective. Back to him. He is going to get a guardian. Which, does he need a guardian? He does need a guardian, actually. This one. And he will put that on his board. And he will get the tree. Because he likes trees. And all these will move down. This game is ending quickly. Quickly ending. Quickly ending. Like, unbelievably quickly. So now I've got the 3. So now all I have to do is I'm going to spend the 3. I'm going to spend the 3, which means I can create a procession, move my guys as much as I want. Move this guy there. This guy's going to move here. This guy's going to move here. So we've lightened the bonfires with our guys. Yay! That was over to him. He's going to move it. He doesn't need to, so he's going to get some victory points. 3 more victory points. Back to me. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do with these last. It's not like I can complete another task. Is it? I got all the guardians out there. Yeah, I don't know what I should be doing. I don't know what I should be doing. Maybe getting a guardian, but I don't have, right? So let's see. Can I put this out so I can get some stuff? Green. Green allows me to get things there. Blue allows me to move. All right, I guess 2 green. Why not? 2 green, a red, and a blue. I can get another objective for whatever reason. Actually, there is one guardian I don't have, but he's like 1, 2, 3 jumps away, which is going to take a million years to get there. All right, over to him. I think we just build this over here on this guy, right? So we build 5, then 4, then 3 over here. So he's going to get. No, he doesn't need a task. So again, we'll just take 3 victory points. I think is how it works. Hope everything works out well. Need to get my workout in and shoot mystical munchies before the war room. All right, buddy. We'll see you later. Thanks for stopping in, man. So if the end of the game wouldn't have started, he would automatically start it now because he's gone through his deck 4 times. Oh, shoot. God damn it. I completely forgot. When we completed these, when we flipped them over, we should have used these little meeples, right? And put them over here and get some victory points and some special abilities. And I could have got a path, right? To complete my path, which I might have been able to do before him. I'm going to get the one where I get the guardian. Where's the guardian? I think that's this one. I'm going to take the guardian. So I get the guardian, which means I might have been able to actually move this guy up. Damn, I completely forgot about that. So I'm just going to take the 3 victory points. I'll just take the 3 victory points. Because you can always take 1 victory point. But man, I got to remember that. Because that's huge. Like getting your special abilities around the bonfire is like super good. And completing them before the AI is super good. So I messed that up big time. That was my fault. Got to remember to do that. And then over to the AI. And the AI is going to say, I don't know what he can do left. He can't. But he can get another tree. Yes, he can. Might as well grow another tree on there. Okay. And so because of my twiddle bugs, I get to take 2, or I can take 2 victory points. I think I'll just take the 2 victory points because I'm not going to be able to do anything other than like move this guy forward. Can I get him somewhere? No, because I don't have a task. I don't think moving him forward is going to do me any good. Other than if I can get this last, it's the little hooky thing, which is this one. I need to move it 1, 2. So I'm going to spend 1, 2. going to spend four resources to rotate this once, twice. Get the little hooky thing. So I can finally complete my little portals. And then I take the 2 victory points because I got the special tinder bugs. And then the AI, I don't know if he's going to do anything on his final turn. No, he's not going to. He's just going to take some victory points. All right, so now we just count up victory points. I think it's over. So victory points, that's a good question. How do we count victory points now? End the game. Okay, the end of the game. Oh, instead of taking a turn during the countdown, you can pass, not do anything, and you get the number of victory points. So I would have done that probably a couple times. But too late. All right, so you get 2 to 8 points for each of your bonfires according to the printing value. I have 11. 11 and 13 is 24. I guess the AI gets that stuff too. That's not going to be good. Oh my god. He's got 10, 21, 32, 32, 42, 50. He's way up there. Holy crap. You get 1 to 2 points for each of your guardians standing next to a bonfire. I get 6 points for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think he does that for some reason. You get 2 points for each of your portals if adjacent to a bonfire. Let's see what the AI scores. Oh yeah, okay, it's just proceed like normal. So yeah, he gets normal points too. So I would get 2 points for each portal. He would get 2 points. So it doesn't matter. We both filled up all of our portals. The difference in points is the same. 4 points for each common task you fulfilled. Oh, these are the common tasks. I think I messed that up. That was not a common task. That was a common task when you compute those over there. I think is the common task. Okay. So yeah, you would put your guy over here and take this guy and move it onto the board, and so you would know you'd completed it. So you get 3 points for any of your fate tiles left back in there, which we didn't do. You get 1 point for each of your tiles and resources that you didn't use. Player with the most points wins. Yeah, I think he wins because he's going to get a lot of points for all of this stuff. I'm going to get some additional points because it matches up. He only matched up. No. He didn't match up anything. I matched up 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I matched up 3. So that's 6 points. And then I get 8 because of this tree. So that's 14. 14, 30 is 44. So, and then the other points kind of even itself out. So I still think he wins. But it was closer than I thought because of that one tree that we got. But I messed up this badly. I should have been right. We should have been completing our objectives so that I could use my little guys and come over and get the special abilities, and I completely forgot about that. Great great game, and I hear and I have seen you can play this game in like an hour, right? Even solo, you can play it really quickly. I think it's a great game. A lot of built-in decisions. Really interesting. Really good. Wow, so good. Very nice game. A lot of good decisions. The AI man, hard to beat because man, he gets his deck is set up to get boom, get this, get this, get this. You have to keep going. You can't lollygag in this. You have to min max your things, and of course, knowing which cards, what all the different tiles, what they do, you know, what you can, what the different tiles do, knowing all that stuff ahead of time, you don't have to learn it. That's good, right? So I'm starting to get the hang of some of these, looking at them, and I can figure out what that is now. I can figure out what this is. So, oof, brutal AI, man. It is rough. I mean, it is constantly getting. It's getting bonfires. It's getting tasks. It's getting its path. It's getting its portals, and it's moving on to the next round. And it's doing that 4 times, and it's going to have its board done. If you do not have your board done by the end of the 4th round, you are going to lose the game. I only am halfway done. I got 4 paths. I did complete my portals, so that was good. But I only had 4 paths, and I only had 3 trees. He had 7 paths and 5 trees. He completed all 7 of his portals. And he had all 6 of his cards. I had 3 cards. I had 4 steps, 4 paths, 3 trees, 7 portals. So you can see he was slightly ahead of me. So you have to min max and get those victory points however you can. Because the AI is going to get all those points at the end of the game. My God, he's got all those points so you have to get a lot of points. 10, 21, 32. He got 32 points in just his little victory task. 32. I got 11. So that's a difference of like 20 points. That's a lot. But I did get 8 on this. Right? I was able to match up a couple. He wasn't able to match up any. So that helped. Actually, no, that's not true. He was able to. You get 2 for matching a tree as well. He was able to match up one of his portals. One portal. It's really rough. Really rough. Trying to beat him. But man, what a great game. A lot of great decisions. The only thing I could say is these guardians and their special abilities. Man, they're expensive. To get a card, it costs you 2 of your action tiles plus a resource to get a card. And these cards, like the one card I was able to get was like get a resource when you get a path. 1 resource. You get I have 1, 2, 3, 4 paths. That's 4 resources I got. It cost me 2 of these plus a resource to get it. I would say, overall that these are kind of weaker. Weak maneuver is getting these cards. Guardians are great. The elders are great. I should have probably maybe gotten a couple more of these. Because these are, 4, 5, 6 victory points, depending on, you got 5 paths, it's 5 victory points. You got 6 of your portals, it's 6 victory points. So they're definitely worth getting. And somebody's going to grab these along the way. I'm surprised the AI doesn't. But yeah. Brutal. AI is not messing around in this one. You got to be on your A game to beat it. If you beat it, congratulations. That is job well done. I don't know. I think it's going to take several playthroughs to get it to the point where I think we can beat the AI. Man, it's going to be a rough one. It is going to be a rough one. Thanks for joining me, everybody. I do appreciate it if you made it this far. Thanks so much. I look forward to having you back again. April starts with a bang. Bonfire. Whoa. Could it be game of the month? It's a possibility. It is that good. We'll see at the end of April when we do our review of April. But man, 2 thumbs up for this one. Good one. All right, guys. See you all later. Until then, my friends, take care of yourselves, and we'll see you all down the line.